So, hello everyone, it's time for Todo! And some other characters, yeah. Todo is back! This is the last episode, man. Like, I have rewatched that scene, guys. I rewatched the scene when Todo does a slow walk, you know. You're like, oh, it's Todo! I rewatched it so many times. It's amazing, goosebumps, everything. It's clearly the best character. Like I said, when I was on Japanese TV, right, talking about this anime, I've been TV more than once, but specifically about Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Then I was like, best character. Todo, who's the best Todo? He carries the whole anime. He's a really good character. And it's a great episode, that episode. I mean, I really liked how Todo just, you know, he comes in there and he gives him like a great speech too. He's like, brother, you gotta get up, yeah, you gotta entrusted, you have the spirit with you, and like all of that stuff, right? He's like, comes in there like, I believe in you, brother. Oh, that was great. It was awesome. I definitely think that Nobura is gonna be fine, right? You know, it's like, I know it's Kaisen, but come on. In anime, it's like, if it's higher than 0%, it's basically 100%. Yeah, it's like, the guy, it's like, it's not 0. Okay, not 0, okay, it's fine, yeah. It's probably fine. Now, like I said last episode, I seriously probably dropped the anime of Todo also. Yeah, I'd be like, what? No. But I feel like we've already been over this last week, right? But yeah, Todo, I could see it happening later for him, but I think it honestly would be kind of silly, I think, if it happened to him as well, in you know, like in this season, right, so to speak. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of weird. But anyway, let's watch. Oh yeah, sorry. Lastly, lastly, I was gonna have a new figure, and I got the mail. It's supposed to come like 10th or 9th December, 2 years ago. When I went to the mail office, they had this other figure. So I bought several stuff, of course, Black Friday. But one of them was, of course, it's a Kaisen figure. So I was hoping to have it here. So subscribe for that, guys, because next week I better have it for this episode. But I probably will have it any day now. So I talked to the mail office, and it was like, oh, but yeah, you know what it is. So, but I should have it any day now. So we have a badass figure. It's a Kaisen, and I might unbox this one, right? Maybe in the next episode. Subscribe for that. And also, of course, I have some other new figures coming, like a Chainsaw Man figure, Gundam figure, and so on. So, but it's a more video. But you know, like if you said to me in my channel last year, you know how I do it. Kind of, you know, I buy like 10 figures per Black Friday or Cyber Monday, but it is cheaper. You know, you buy them in bulk, basically, right there. But anyway, let's start watching the episode. Long intro. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, I think it's 2 more episodes after this. So one will be, I think so, like not New Year's Eve, but it'll be like the between Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, which I might have trouble to. We'll see. It actually isn't that bad actually, because on Thursday and Christmas is on Sunday, right? And they have Christmas Day and so on, yeah, the Monday. So yeah, they actually, I might not be home, but I think I'm gonna be home actually. The problem I'm gonna be home, yeah. Or slash not have company over. You know how it is, but it will be fine actually thinking about it. But here we go. We go back to the Black Flash. Todo's Black Flash! Todo! I'm sorry. I was in the whole video and be like, Todo! Todo's Black Flash, but it doesn't hurt him. He's all fine and dandy. I don't think Black Flash has been, I don't know, I guess it's been explained, but yeah, Mahito is like, I can move my soul or something. I guess with his, because he can like, you know, he reminds me of like, Trebol or something like that. Yeah, like, I can move my real body or something. So you missed, I guess his soul is like, but yeah, Todo is like, don't worry. Okay, new abilities coming here. I guess he's just, he's jumping out of the subway. Okay, that's probably open now. Yeah, here we go. It's like, let's go when it comes to opening. It's kind of classic. Yeah, he can blast open the doors, so to speak, right? When it comes to opening, but fit pretty standard, I would say. But honestly, I think it's nice that they kind of leave in the subway, Tokyo subway there. When Sukuna got up there, they were outside as well, but all right, it feels like, yeah, they've been in the subway system for like too long, so I don't mind that. I don't mind it too much. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed I didn't have the figure for this video, because it should have actually have arrived. That one should have arrived. Yeah, like I said previously, it should have arrived like this Saturday or this Sunday. So disappointing I didn't get it in time there. But hopefully then I have it for next week. Next week I better have it. Yeah, but it's always like that, right? One thing I can understand it to some extent though, because it's like I also bought a new PC, and it's always like, you know, they have so much stuff happening, right? You know, it's like, oh no, we got like 500 orders or one. So I can understand the post office having what to do. But it was still weird because I went to the website on the post office for the figure, my Jujutsu figure, and it was like, you know, I don't know, this has been lost or something. I don't know, some weird error on it. So but here we go. But yeah, disappointing, but should have it next episode. And of course, it's my favorite character, right? So it should have been Todo. Actually, it isn't Todo. Okay, spoiler. Maybe it's Todo, maybe it isn't. But honestly, I don't think there is a Todo figure. Okay, it starts now, but are there Todo figures? Because at least on that shop, they didn't have a Todo figure. I would have bought Todo figure. Okay, there is a Todo figure. Okay, next time I'm gonna buy a Todo figure. I do regret it now. I think about it because on that shop where I bought that figure, they had Nami and Yuji and a lot of Gojos. They didn't have a Todo figure. But now thinking about it, that I should buy. Yeah, oh god damn it, man. No, I regret it. Now like Googling, I'm like, this Todo figure. Sorry. Okay, next time I'm gonna buy a Todo figure, absolutely. I need a Todo figure. But yeah, that shop didn't have a Todo figure. They had, like I said, a lot of Gojo. They had like 5 Gojo figures. Like seriously, yeah, 5 different Gojo figures. Yeah, I bet that Gojo is probably one of the most sold figures. But whatever, I will show you next video. I will show you what figure it is. Hopefully. But okay, yeah, they keep fighting Mahito with Todo. I should have bought 2 figure. Sorry about that. Soul multi. Okay. Oh, here we go. He's like creating something. Here we go. So Mahito is creating like a huge wooden guy or something. I don't know. He was that like a human? I don't know. Like what is that? It's like a okay, I think it's like a golem. Yeah, but see, this is interesting because Todo, the man with 5,000 IQ, right? Todo is like, this is a kind of cloning thing. So I wonder how his, you know, Todo's the best character. I keep saying it. Todo is the best character guy. Look at my beautiful Todo. He's the best character because he's used IQ, used like me, right? Because I mean it seriously. Todo is the smartest character in the anime. He also has the IQ, but he is right because just like I said last episode, Todo is like, okay, but how is that split clone working thing? He's making a new clone. How many percentage of the body is that thing? How many, you know, of the soul is that? And what happens if I destroy the clone? Or should I go for this thing or so on? Todo is seriously, I keep saying it, the smartest character in the anime. He's the coolest character and the smartest character. He is the smartest character because he's the only one that I feel actually has like good strategies, right? The whole boogie woogie, the clappy thing, he has good strategies. And now we see it again, he's just like, oh, here's my plan. He's the man with 1,000 plans, right? He's like legitimately the smartest character in the anime, like the tactical genius. And I think he's like the only person I try to think about stuff. Okay, and then Todo gets smacked by the wood thing, though. Yeah, Todo. Yeah, I guess he underestimated the. But he could probably. I don't know. Man, if Todo dies, but then I'm out. Is Todo gonna die? No, he just like. No, he throws a rock. This is like straight up of Lana. He throws like a pebble at it and then teleports. Yeah, that doesn't teleport. that's some law shenanigans. Huh. So Todo immediately. See, Todo is a genius! He gets it immediately! He's like, no, he doesn't have any health power, okay. It's only like explosive. It's very explosive, yeah, it's very much like all in the attack. Yeah, it's like, he can't take any damage. Todo gets this always. Yeah, Todo gets it. Todo is like, oh, I understand how the witch is. See, Todo is always the smartest character. I keep saying it, he's the smartest character. Todo is legitimately the smartest character in this anime by far. Like, seriously. But yeah, they keep... Mahito and Toudo, he's flying around. Oh, yeah, so he can't use... Yeah, that's true. He's too afraid of using domain because Sukuna doesn't like it. Oh, he's gonna use domain anyway? It's all or nothing. Okay, he's gonna use his domain. Here we go, though. It's coming. The weird hand thing. Yeah, he's doing the self-embodiment hand thing. Oh, he's gonna be a super quick domain expansion. Yeah, domain expansion! Speed run! Okay, he's gonna do domain expansion super quickly. Okay, what's happening? It's always a visual craziness when Mahito does his powers. What is Todo's defense? But the Mahito's even faster. Yeah, he's already activated his curse before they even realized. I was this is me. I want seriously every time in this anime that you explain power, you're like, okay, Todo defended it. Itadori was running, but the fastest was Mahito. It reminds me of a Christmas thing, you know. It's like, the red guy was fast, but the blue guy was even faster, but the green guy was already finished. It's a lot, it's like, he was doubling his powers by doing this thing. A sublime maneuver by Mahito. It's like, oh my god, it's so complicated when the anime is trying to explain domain. The narrator doesn't help at all. He's just like, he awakened the Black Flash, so he could sublimate it to make it faster than normal. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm just like assuming that. I'm just like, whatever, narrator. Whatever, narrator. I just accept it, you know. I'm just like, whatever. The rules are what the rules are. So, okay, it's talking to Sukuna. He's been dead before he can switch. But I guess Todo is the target, right? That's why he's like... Man, if Todo gets it, then I'm off. Then I'm dropping it, man. Then I'm dropping it. Okay, so Todo takes damage, but he's not dead, man. Todo is too badass. Man, Todo's face here, though. It's black flashing Todo now. My god. Man, if Todo... I'm dropping it. I'm seriously dropping it if Todo is out, man. Yeah, to minimize the damage. Yeah, of course. Todo's pattern! Todo flexes it! Todo takes it like a man! He gets Todo! Todo like, he's flexing his stomach! No way, man! Todo's too badass. He flexes it. He's just too badass to. He's too badass to die. He's just like, I got it. Yeah, Todo blocks him with his stomach abs. There we go. His abs are too powerful. There we go. That's my Todo. Oh no, here's his brother. He got this like, yeah, in his locker, he got his idol girl and he got his Itadori. Oh my god, Todo. He got an image of Itadori and an idol girl, of course. Very important, yeah. Now Gekko's Black Flash. Yeah, but like he was surprised by that thing. Oh, someone is weird again. Man, I love it. Todo just flex through it. That's my man. Oh, the true form. I wonder if Mahito actually will perish here and actually permanently perish. Because, okay, so if I say that, Mahito, he keeps talking about, you know, of course, like my soul, my perfection, you know, unlocking my truth or whatever, right? And it does fit to me, like if he unlocks his truth, he will either become like a new character, basically, right? Like the true curse meaning or something. Or Mahito actually will not survive this fight, because if he truly is like, this is my ultimate form, right? They have to basically defeat him now then, right? He will like achieve his ultimate strength and then like we have to remove him. Or else he will like change and turn into something else. Seriously, I could see him being like a butterfly, right? This is like his caterpillar shape, or the second form, I guess. Maybe, yeah, they turn into the butterfly, like it's evolving, right? Or a Pokemon. That would be a way better. Actually, you said Pokemon, right? That would be a way better easy explanation. It's like Pokemon. Yeah, I'm like a Butterfree, you know, the Metapod, yeah. I could have said, it's like a Pokemon, okay? He's a Squirtle now, but that's my point. He's probably more like, he's not a Bulbasaur. He's more like an Ivysaur and turning into a Venusaur, you know? That's how it feels more. He's in his second form, right? Yeah, he's in his second stage, and his third stage, which might be like in Dragon Ball Frieza. suddenly the fourth stage is like something very different. And that was like one of my favorite animation in anime history still to this day. Yeah, Freeze now, because he goes from this like, you know, super ugly monster thing, because even uglier, it suddenly becomes like perfect form. It's like this slimmer, like perfect shape guy. Yeah, it's like it's interesting. I like the design. Yeah, it's like he's no, the perfect form is way better. Yeah, it completely goes away from the other form. But let's see what his true form is then. Instant spawn. Oh, he made like the he transformed his face like that. That door, yeah. I don't know. I think he's like using his, like how he. Yeah, but though I felt like he was using his like, yeah, what is this called? Like his, this wooden guy he's summoning, like a shield or something, or like transforming his face. He does. I feel he does kind of look like a hollow now. Yeah, like he's giving himself this like, Mahito is like giving him like some kind of armor to himself. It's kind of wooden though, but I don't know. It looks like we saw earlier, this kind of weirder, maybe the wooden is rigid is the right word, I guess. Yeah, it looks rougher, you know. It looks, yeah. So this is perfect form. He's like, I have achieved perfection. Yeah, it's like now when I learn Black Flash, I understand my soul or something. Now I'm like, I have achieved perfection. Something like that. Yeah, then I will. Okay, then I will be born. That's true, because just like Yogu said earlier, their dream is to kind of be humans, right? And not human as in human. So he was like, I get it, what you mean, yeah. Like they don't want to be human as in become human, but more like they want to be alive in a weird way, right? They want to be, he's like, I'll be born if this happens, yeah. Like if he can perfectly control his soul, he will be. Sorry, my toes up. So he will be born in a way, I guess. Yeah, but now they're gonna fight there. But I feel like Itadori is too weak to beat him now, though. I guess with like Todo helping him, but still, Todo is like not out yet, but he's, you know, exhausted, and Itadori was already exhausted. So unless he can unlock something new as well, I don't know how he can win. Okay, now I think parried him. That was like a nice parry there, yeah. But still, I have a hard time seeing how he's gonna actually overcome Mahito's. Yeah, and he's. Yeah, like his body. That's what I keep saying. I call it wood, but like his body is hardened, right? He seriously is my. It really is my meta. It is my Pokemon reference. It is. I'm right. He's in the Metapod stage. Okay, I called it earlier. Yeah, he's in the Metapod stage. Exactly. This stage is the stage of the cocoon stage, right? And the next stage is the butterfly stage. My God, I freaking called it, man. I was like, Mahito. He's a little caterpillar, right? And now his second phase, he's hardened, he's a Metapod, and then he's bored if he wins, he turns into a butterfly. Like, I called it, man. Yeah, he's a butterfly. That's how it works. I freaking called it. He's a metamorphosing insect, yeah. But actually, he is very based. He has a lot of like insexual looks things, right? So seriously, comment below, guys. I am right, aren't I? He seriously is based on like, you know, not its Pokemon necessarily, but like insects, right? How they go from like, you know, this stage, like the little larva stage, the cocoon stage, into the butterfly stage. And he's in the cocoon stage right now. That's why he's hardened now, and his body is like wooden, kind of rough and rigid, because now he's in that cocoon stage. Jesus Christ, man! I said it like 5 minutes. I was like, this is what it is, right? Yeah, Jesus Christ, man! I feel happy. No, but like when I said 5 minutes ago, I was like, it's exactly what it is. It's what's happening. But yeah, they keep fighting. I don't know. Actually, the fight. Honestly, I think the fight is slightly worse than earlier. Genuinely, because this fight now is basically them like, you know, standing kind of boxing. It's a lot like bam, bam. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, I'm just flexing, Euro flexing, and yeah, it feels very much like who is the strongest person. It's very much like, you know, man on man. Like it's like who has the most willpower. Before it felt more tactical, not just with Todo, but I mean like the previous thing before Todo appeared as well. Now it feels like he's just trying to like beat him. Like I'm gonna go into you, and we're gonna come like this, right, and do this thing. I feel like Mahito dropped his strategy, but that might be his weakness then, because Mahito loves to have, you know, plans, and he's very like trickery and manipulation. But now he's just like, I have to defeat him straight on. So maybe that's his weakness now, that he's not dumber because he becomes stronger, but he's too self-confident or whatever. Yeah, he's overconfident. Because he just pulls his door down. I have to use my Black Flash. Yeah, they both like, I need to use Black Flash imbued with my energy. Yeah, they're both gonna like Black Flash fight. They have, I guess it's gonna end like a Black Flash like that right there. It's gonna have like some kind of Black Flash, like finisher. No one at will. Okay, he's like, what happened there? Mahito like drank something. What? On the ground? What was that? Kick, yeah. Was this his blood? I don't know. Tomatoes. But you're gonna have to, now this is what I mean. They have like a black lightning, Black Flash. They're like, they're like standing there like parrying. These like neither moving. This kind of this like end conflict. It's just like bam, I go for that. I guess it would be like they'll probably end just when they hit each other, I feel. Yeah, there's like building up this momentum of like black lightning, black flashing, whatever. I keep going. Black character. A delayed second. You can control his divergence. That goes Todo like, I believe! He goes Todo! He's like, brother! Believe in brother! Yeah. And I don't know, Todo's just like, I believe! Yeah, he doesn't have clap. He used to confuse him. What, he can't use it anymore? So he just can't, he needs a hand clap? Does really need to do it though? I mean, he faked about earlier, so I don't know if he... But Todo is like, I got you, brother! So he's, oh my god, that's Todo! I got you, bro! Like, he does a fake boogie. Oh god, Todo's the best, man. Yeah, now it's like, I am you. It's gonna win. I mean, it's gonna end nice, so he's gonna end with his... Like, his override. Oh, he's back though. Yeah, but to end with him, of course, like being, let's think it's over. He could be in there, but we still have the course Gojo, guys. Of course, I mean the arc isn't over yet. Gojo is still trapped, of course. We still have what's his name, Kenyaku, right? Yeah, we still have like the fake brain, whatever his name is, in fake ghetto or whatever, right? So we still have that thing going on, right? Mahito lost though. He's not dead yet though, but maybe I don't know. It feels like Ghetto might finish him because he's like, I don't actually want you in my team or something. I was using you. I think Ghetto's like, my perfect plan! Yeah, now I get rid of everyone. I'm the last one standing or something. No, Todo appearing like, brother! That was the best part, man. The best part wasn't that Itadora was like, got him. It was that Todo was like, he's coming up there on the cliff like, bro! I love you! I believe! He's the best character, man. But he said that his boogie woogie is gone, though. But I wondered, though. I mean, he was always lying about if I need to hand clap or this thing, or well, that's true. Maybe it's like sometimes he hand clap, nothing happens, and he got all the different things right. So he said, it's already dead. But I don't know. I wonder, man. Because Todo as a character, he might just be like lying there. It's like, oh yeah, I can't do it now anymore. I could see him also lying completely, being like, oh, I can't do it anymore since I'm injured. Like, yeah, sure. That he can do that anyway, right? That was a good episode. Let's review it. Man, I still feel sorry that I didn't buy a Todo figure. I should have said that. No. It was like, but seriously, at that store where I usually buy figures. This was authentic, like it's a Sega figure. But yeah, this one is Sega, right? Not to delay too much, but let's play one thing, right? You have a bunch of figures, right? So you have multiple of them, so right? But of course, you have different companies making figures, right? Sega is obviously like Sega, the video game company. They also make a lot of figures, and this one I believe was a Sega figure I bought. But yeah, so they have like new figures from Sega then. So I bought a Todo figure, but they didn't have Todo. But when I googled earlier, I was like, oh, this is like an older Todo figure you could buy at smaller stores, I guess, probably. So I was like, I was like, I've never seen that. Next time when I buy a Jujutsu Kaisen figure, I'm gonna buy that. But yeah, like I said, this store had mostly had Nami, Itadori, and Gojo. Man, something wrong with people. Yeah, why isn't Todo most favorite? Why isn't Todo the most popular character? Right? What's wrong with the world? But anyway, sorry. I just wanna I promised to buy a Todo figure later. The next time. I should feel stupid. Anyway, obviously Todo's best character. That's why I feel like this thing. Todo's best character. Unfortunately, Todo got owned this episode to some extent. But I don't know. I mean, sure, he got like injured, but I mean, it's still Todo, man. Todo was like, he's he was like, I'm blocking it with my abs. Yeah, he's flexed through it. So instead of like, I'm no problem, he flexed through it. So I don't know. Like he lost, but also didn't because it was so badass. He was like, you think you can hurt me with that? So that was cool. And also, of course, he did figure out these like 3 clones, whatever you call them, like these like stronger clone guys, their weakness immediately. Which, like I said, Todo is smart character. So anyway, Todo did good, I think. No, after that, I'm sure he can still use Boogie Woogie somehow else. I mean, he got some weird ways to use Boogie Woogie, so I just feel like I really doubt that he's like gonna be like, oh, I can't use my power shot anymore because I can't clap anymore. That seems really weird. Maybe he's gonna turn into guts, you know, like a mecha hand later on. But seriously, yeah, I could easily see Todo being like a guts, you know, like in Berserk. He's having like a mechanical hand or like some kind of mechanical whatever, like a sword or something, whatever. Yeah, I can easily see Todo get something like that, a hook. Yeah. No, like seriously, Todo fits like a character. We have some kind of martial art thing there, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. Like this anime, they do have healing powers. I feel that Nobura's gonna be alive, right? Probably, very likely. And like I said, they have healing stuff and so on. So who knows? If maybe just attach it again, maybe, right? Maybe they can just like, you know, smack it back up again. Who knows? Seriously. But anyway, that's Todo then. The other thing, of course, Itadori finally beats Mahito, and yeah, I think Mahito's actually out now, which I'm happy about because he's been kind of like the. I actually never saw him as the main antagonist, you know. Obviously, Sukuna is inside of him, so, but yeah, but I never saw Mahito as the main antagonist. Even like, you know, fake Ghetto, I would say fits more like the head, more like a leader antagonist, because I'm not saying that obviously Mahito has much more screen time than fake Ghetto's one, right? But the thing is that Mahito is this kind of like crazy cursed monster guy, right? He never to me felt like the end game antagonist. He's just kind of crazy. He's just really evil, right? And I don't know. He's a good antagonist, but I'm definitely, I don't want to have like another season of them having to, you know, deal with Mahito's craziness, right? So I feel we kind of I feel I'm done with Mahito, honestly. I hope he actually does, you know, doesn't return next season. I hope this is the end of him next episode, whatever next episode, whatever. I hope they get to his like bam, yeah, like I'll take your powers or something. Yeah, I hope he's like gonna end it because it does feel. I think he should be kind of like, okay, this is it for that. Their fight was interesting. It felt very like. It felt more like a duel. Yeah, they stopped using their powers, and it was more like, you know, I'm just gonna use black flash and black flash. Yeah, they were like trying to like get that. It was more like can do it, bam, bam. Yeah, like I gotta find that one weak spot, right? So it's kind of much more like that. So it felt more like the Battle of Wills. But honestly, like I said earlier, I do think actually that the early bits have been looked a little better. Because this was a little bit much like a bam, bam, bam. It was a little too much like log versus log, you know. That meme of like just 2 wooden logs just smacking like that. Yeah, it's flying against each other and nothing happens. It turned into that a little bit, but then was like, in one way, it's a good ending, I guess. It's a good like finisher, yeah. It's a good final bit though, I suppose. Definitely. And I like how I was clearly correct though, my Pokemon, my Butterfree comparison. I was like, yeah, he's a Butterfree. I see it now, yeah, he's a Pokemon. I'm correct, right? But anyway, guys, subscribe, like button, right? And I'll see you guys next week, then hopefully with the figure. And what more? Oh, no other animes, you know, Frida and so on tomorrow, bunch of other stuff, Tokyo Revenge, I think so on, right? And of course, yeah, sorry. I'm scared a bit. Of course, next week or 2 to now. But we're gonna do, of course, the whole looking at all the animes coming next season, right? So for me, I always say this thing, right? But I think it's most exciting doing anime stuff on whatever YouTube so in the end and of course the beginning, right? So basically these things coming now, because now they're ending, so you can see how different animes are having the conclusions, or maybe some cliffhanger or big arc, right? You know what I mean? And then of course new animes coming in like 2-3 weeks from now. We have new animes, right? Complete new animes. So this is the best part of it. You get new openings, you get new characters and so on. You know what I mean? But I just have a great day.